Hey guys, it's Kim, and I am on with kind of a different share, but I am so proud of my Emma. She spent the night last night, and we had such a good time. And I bought this sketch pad, and what she's doing is when she comes over, so I need to take that off. But anyway, she's been coloring, stamping and coloring. I stamp the images and she colors them. So this is one she did, and she goes, I'm improving. So here's another one. She's 8. So here is what she did last night, and I showed her how to use, I got out my Stampin' Up! Pastels and some Q-tips, and she colored in, and she loved doing it that way. She really enjoyed that. And I think she did such a good job. Oh my gosh. So proud of her. This is one she had done before, and that was using Stampin' Up! Markers that I have. Had for quite a while. I used to be a demonstrator. So, and then look at this one. She really took her time. Oh my gosh, I took a shower and she was in here doing, and she did it with chalks again. And then I think, did she add some pen? I don't remember. I don't think so. But look at the shading on that umbrella. Oh my gosh. And we had stamped it in a red. So, and then here's another one. This is the one she really took her time on. These were done with pens. So cute. Look at this, all the flowers. This is the one, and she added the lines for the white. You know, the lines were there, but she wanted to darken them. She darkened in the rocker, and she used chalks. I told her that's mixed media. You're using more than one thing to color. So just really proud of her. She had such a good time, and so yeah, she wants to keep this. So I dated this one yesterday, so that we would know how old she was when she did that. But so at night we go to bed, and she and I lay there and I read stories. Well, this time I got out because I'd showed her what I've done so far for Tori, or Vienna rather, and she really liked it. So I got out the one I did for Emma a long time ago when she was 1.5 years old. I was living in the condo at the time, and she and I had been together quite a bit. I think something was up. I don't remember the reasons why. It doesn't matter. Anyway, so I wanted to share it. I don't know if I did share it. It was probably, you remember when we had the whole scare about kids and getting sued and all this stuff? So I got rid of a lot of my videos. So I think I'm going to share it again. So here's the seam the binding. Look at she goes, this is just beautiful, Grandma. I was like, well, thank you. And then I put material on the inside, Cuddles, Giggles, all kinds of stuff from my stash. Now this was back in the day, and I remember this was, it was a 1-bedroom, and it was a tough time for me, and it gave me something to do and keep my mind busy. Look at her though. Oh my gosh, enjoy the little things. Look at hers. Oh, she's grown up so much. Remember this. That's right. So we had such a nice, she really liked looking at it. There's that. And then look, little hidden, I don't know if that's, oh, does that come up? No, that's just like a matting, I guess. I don't remember how I did a lot of this, but I think I did pretty good. This was my first one, and I remember being so excited. It was so fun. And there's this little flap. There she is, the little girl. Look at her yawning. Oh my gosh. So I think those were shells? I don't remember what that was that she was playing with. Oh, look at her though. Oh my gosh. And all my embellishments, and yeah, I was like, oh, I can get ideas. And I think I tried to sew, and I sewed it in, the signatures. So yay me. Look at that belly. Emma and Grandma had such fun at my house during the summer of 2018. Oh my gosh. Yeah, those were the days, I tell you. She kept me occupied, which was a good thing. She had colored this, so I put her name on it. And then it's another flap. Look at her. She ate really good back in those days. Anywho, oh, there she is with a little purse. So we would go out on the lawn at the condo, and we would go for walks. Look at her, Miss Lady there. They grow up so fast, and the pearls. But you know, I'm really enjoying her age. We have nice talks. She goes, "Let's go play with kinetic sand and just talk." And so cute. So there she is up at where she goes to school now. Her parents. These are some pictures they took, and we have a little tuck spot. Word unique, and then this. So yeah. And there's her mom and dad and her up at the school. Doesn't look like she was really cooperating. I remember that's a Stampin' Up! Heart. I think at that time I was still selling Stampin' Up! So, and there's butterflies because she has butterflies on her sundress. And there's your teddy. Oh my gosh. And there's a little pocket. I don't think there's anything. Or it's a flip down. Oh yeah. Oh, too cute. I did good on this. I'm kind of proud of this. It's holding up pretty good. I don't know if this is another. Yep. Oh, there her is. See the butterflies? And then there's this. These are images that I colored. There she is. She used to be a thumb sucker. That was a tough one to give up. There she is on the steps, cuddling. Oh, look, see, there's the butter. That's what got me doing the butterflies. So yeah, it was just kind of fun. I thought, oh, I think I'll share this. It's giving me, and here's another pull out. Oh my gosh. Happiness. There's another butterfly. Butterfly. Tuck spot. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Oh, teddy bears. Like her teddy bear. It looks like I made that. That was what, 6.5 years ago. There she is at the park. There's your mom. And then I did this, and it has the word park. Cute. Good job, Kim. I was like, wow, I did really good on this. And there she is at the park. Praising myself here, but she really enjoyed looking at this and going back in time. And then there she is at the park. Isn't that the cutest picture? Hello, little one. Oh. Love, wish, dream. And there she is again. You are my sunshine. There's more cutouts. I think that was another Stampin' Up. Like I said, I had a lot of my Stampin' Up when I left the night that I was, watch my journey, when I was removed from my home. Anyway, that evening I had packed up my trunk with a bunch of stuff. I kind of knew the end was coming. So a lot of what I put in there in my trunk was my Stampin' Up! Stuff. Anyway, you and I went to Value Village one day, teaching you early how to be a thrifter. You fell in love with Clifford, the big red dog, so of course Grandma bought him for you. Love taking you shopping. You're such a good girl. So, this next section is her with Clifford, the big red dog. No, this is just a pocket. That's the one that doesn't have. I need to put something in there. There's Clifford. I found him in a book, I think. Look at her with Clifford. Oh my gosh. Is there something? Oh, there's that. Okay. Teaching her usually early to be a thrifter, right? So yeah, we had fun last night looking at this. I don't think there's anything in here. There could be. But anyway, so that was that. I just wanted to share that. We played the game. If you can find this, such a fun, quick game called Spot It. So we played Sorry. I bought that at a Goodwill, and then I found this at our local thrift store. And what you do is you each have a card, and then you try to each find the match. Let me do it this way. Not that you, but I think you could get it on Amazon. If you have grandkids or little kids, so this person would yell apple or spot it, and then they say apple match. So you just keep doing it till you're out of cards. So this person would say spot it, lips. So anyway, she kept winning. She loved that game. And it's quick pace, so it's not moving little markers around. Although she loves the game Sorry. I kept winning that one. I was like, eh. But she's grown up enough that used to be if she didn't win, she didn't want to play anymore. And now she's okay with it. She loves playing that. So we played games, we watched a movie, and had our popcorn like we do. I made pizza. So we had a great evening. Now today, not so good because she was still here and her dad called and said she needs to come home and help me find the cat. The kitten, it's probably 9 months old. I don't know. Anyway, it's been running around the backyard while it got out. And they still haven't found him. So, fingers crossed. Anyway, so I delivered her stuff. I gave her some goodies and she loved that. And we just had a great time until that happened. So, hopefully the kitty comes home. They have woods behind them. My thinking is it's just back there exploring, but we will see. Anyway, take care. Thanks for joining me. And I just was so proud of that I had to share it. All right. Take care, guys. Bye.